Oh, we're just here. We're just here this time. Wow. There's no starting soon screen. That's because I'm way later than I was planning on. So that means we get to jump straight into it. The downside, oh yeah, one sec. For tradition's sake, though. Hi, chat. Okay, there we go. Tradition upheld. Let me just quickly notify in the Discord. And then we'll jump straight into it. Hello. Hello, everyone. I was going to stream a little earlier, and then some stuff got in the way. So, unfortunately, we're a bit late. But we are back. I actually have a cat on my lap, too. All cozy. So it's going to be a nice, cozy, whimsical stream. If you can hear some horrific sounds on rubbing the microphone, that's my cat. I'm just going to let him do that. Just kidding. No, he's not supposed to. But, last time, what happened to your old world? What do you mean? We've always had this world. There's only ever been this one. Shh. This is the only one that's ever existed. I don't know what you're talking about. We've never died to a creeper, ever. Evil stream, evil time, convenient time, an evil one. Yeah, I was not planning on streaming this late, but I actually went and saw the Backrooms movie with some people IRL, and we hung out for most of the day. So this is the first time I was actually available to stream. So we've got some stuff. Not a lot. Yeah, we have honestly just a weird order of things to have. But we'll keep working on it. When's the next video out? It was supposed to be today, and then stuff came up that I've had to be working on in the meantime. So I don't know at this point. Hopefully in this next week at some point. All right. Is there a nice cave around here? Or let's see if there's a nice cave to start in to get some basic iron gear. And then if not, we'll just start mining down. So there be something over there. This feels like an old school Minecraft world. I don't know why. Like, looking out this way, like, that terrain generation just looks like old. The moment you look over here, it looks very modern. You look over here. I did just realize, I've been calling, I called this modern. This is a 6-year-old feature that I associate with modern Minecraft. I might be getting old, but, you know, that's just life. Alright, let's just start mining down. I think that's our best bet. Where do we want to mine down? Oh, we've got bees already here, which is nice. We'll have to grab those later and move them around. Maybe across the water. Maybe just over here. If it brings a consolidation or consolation, I call the poppies roses. That's good. There's at least some sense of old Minecraft still here. Though, to be honest, I do like the new updates. I actually really like the new updates still. I know a lot of people don't like the new updates as much. I still do. Are there things I really want them to add? Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. Do you think will come out first, the end update or GTA 6? GTA 6, absolutely. Because we actually have a date for GTA 6. If they were working on an end update, the earliest we'd hear about it is probably September for Minecraft Live. And they wouldn't release it until probably summer at minimum. So yeah, we're not gonna be getting an end update anytime soon. I think what they're gonna be mainly talking about the next Minecraft Live is the Dappled Forest stuff. Because I think that's when that's, or at least, no, that should be releasing around then. I believe, because there's 4 drops a year is the goal, I believe. Which makes sense why they'd line up the Dappled Forest and the, well, the, what's it called? The fall. I'm a little tired, if you couldn't tell. Oh, we get some of these. Do we have any bones? No. Why don't we make ourselves some quick spots for trees? This is going to kind of mess up the landscape because of the weird, like, podzol thing it does, so we'll bring it over here. I learned today that Dappled Forest is going to come with shelf mushrooms and sleeping bags. Yeah, that's super cool. It's weird that they didn't announce that in the main show, but, like, sent that information to a bunch of people. It's kind of odd, but I'm excited to have them. They look like really fun new additions. This stream should be around getting iron. I think we're going to get a lot more than iron this stream. If we only get iron this stream, that's the only thing we do, I think I have not been doing enough this stream. Alright, let's go back to our mine. Oh, we need more sticks. I might have to use some of our pale oak. Or, you know what? We actually need to clear out a space around our base real quick. And so I need ladders for getting up and down out of my mine. But why don't we just clear out some of this woodland? Charcoal? I mean, we need our logs right now. The logs are what I actually need. I don't want to get rid of more. So we need some nice sticks for some nice ladders. I think maybe 40 should do. Let's see. Shelf mushrooms will be very good for things such as making shelves. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I haven't been able to think of many other good uses for shelf mushrooms yet. Morse gaming. I'm excited for next Wednesday. Oh yeah, here's one fun thing. I think I talked about this on the other stream, because I've joked about this, that I would be streaming if there wasn't a thing. And the reason we had to cancel Rain Wednesdays is for a D&D group that with me, Moth, and Frogmare, and Laz, and Ender. And we finally got to do some. Finally. Turns out my combat-oriented character is really combat-oriented. It's crazy. You're not even a big shot? I don't know what that's in response to, but I mean, you're right. That is just a fact. It was so fun. I'm glad. I'm excited to do more. I think that party will be really fun. I've seen one of those people today in person. So I ended up meeting up with Ender, Doombomb, and Duck. So we got to go see the Backrooms movie, which was actually really good. I like that a lot. There's a lot of things I was worried about that they do, and they didn't do it. So I'm very happy. I was really worried it was going to be just absolutely just constant stimulation and brain rot going on, but it was actually like a really well put together movie, which I'm super happy about. This feels like a good spot for a mine. I think we'll try and do the same kind of winch design I was thinking of for the other mine. I think that'll look nice. Oh, first cave. Wow. Actually, it seems like it might be big. Yeah, let's build up. See if you can waterlog them. Shelf mushrooms could look like cooling coral reefs. Oh, that actually would look really good. I like that idea a lot. This store doesn't have many hits on it, but at least it does a lot of damage to undead. Okay, I don't like that. That's a lot of guys. Should we go sleep? Actually, that won't even help, but they might despawn. Just for me leaving. I'd rather not be too risky right now. You're kidding. That's the third time. Okay, we run it back. You know what? It's just the start of the stream. We've got time. What's one more? Crap. My naming convention. Man, I didn't even hear him. Wait, I may have just realized why I keep dying. Wait. I may have just realized. No, they're full. I thought hostile mobs were down because of a piglin farm. Never mind. I'm just completely deaf, apparently. I'm genuinely deaf. Okay. I don't even have an excuse. That's just me being stupid. Alright, creepers don't have footstep sounds? Yeah, but I usually would hear the hiss. I gotta look around, I think. Okay. Lock in this time. What in the world do we call this one? Oh, wait, so we're gonna call this one Promised Land. the new land. Okay, oh yeah, we can't turn that on. I forgot. What do we need to turn on? You know, let's get a nice, like, random seed. I feel like we're always in the 3000s. Random number generator. I'll pull this up on the screen, too. Wait, does there not Google random number generator anymore? Guess not. Or at least it didn't come up. Okay. Lower limit, we'll just put bunches. Oh, we'll put a bunch of zeros in upper limit. Cool, that's our seed. Oh, I just feel like it always gives us something in the 3000s. Gotta shake it up a bit. Alright. This time for this is actually beautiful. Wow. Absolutely desolate. But that's a view. Holy cow. What a spawn. Wow. That's awesome. I like this one a lot. This really is the promised land. Wow. Where do we even want to go? I think this way. I'm probably not going to move too far from here. Wow. This is beautiful. I haven't really built in mesas very often. This is going to be something very different, I think. This is an incredible seed. I feel like we just had a crazy good find, just like on a seed. There's a cave as well. Yeah, I saw it was the one over there. We get some wood and then get to work quickly. I don't want to lose this one. This really is the promised land. It's real. me just chop a few trees, and then we'll just do it all with our hand for now. It's honestly going to take longer and be more work to have to mine more, just to make tools that are wood. Or find stone, because there's not going to be stone for a few layers. So we'll just break a few with our hands and then go into a cave. This is your personal NOAA agent speaking. I notice your last few deaths were caused by explosives, so I recommend finding blast protection to avoid unnecessary reprints. Yep. Yeah. We are 3 for 3 with creepers. This is getting bad for my image as a good micro flare. Then again, I think I only ever had an image as a good micro builder, not a good micro flare. I don't think I ever cultivate any image of good micro flare. As your PDA speaking, Altera scientists have discovered that getting yourself some big melon is optimal to survival. That actually is a good point. We should grab some food before we go into the caves. And then we can figure out where we want to live. I think somewhere with a view of these, like, awesome mesas. Wow. Oh, there's spruce over there. We'll want that. Oh, this is a lovely place as well, over on this cliff. That, like, looks out over all this. Yeah, maybe over here somewhere facing the mesas would be kind of nice. Like, maybe top of that hill. Looking out, then we can see this way. Or we could go up there. There might just be a long walk to anything I need. There's a lot of good spots, honestly, here. We just gotta pick the best one. Fighting creepers, use loosely. Just left the door open. I didn't have doors. I haven't... No, no, I did have one door. I did have one door. But we weren't near a door. I think we need more doors. More door. Wow, I just thought of how to make a boat. Shame that I thought of it after getting in the water. Get the melons. How do we want to make our base? Maybe we just roam around for a bit and see how things work out as we look for resources. Or maybe we go down in here first. Or maybe not down in here, actually. It looks like there's just water. It's okay. That is fine. Invisible house may have 100% O2. It's an H2O. Yeah, I mean, it's really good. Really smart that I have done this so many times now. This time, for sure. I feel like this time for sure is slowly becoming my motto with this series. One of these times, this is gonna last a while. One of these times. I just need like an actual safe space for once. And then I'll be chilling. I'm using the crafting book a lot recently. I think I might be getting soft. I need to go back to the powerful way of crafting. this iron up here. This is all good to get on the first night. Minecraft have brain-eating amoeba? I would apparently, with how well my creeper detection has been going, I wouldn't be affected. I'm suddenly so thirsty for water. I yearn for the water. This will be great to make torches. The thing that will keep creepers away. I think one of my issues, at least with the last, or not the last one, harder land, was I do tend to be drawn towards dangerous land formations because they look cool. And this is a world with dangerous land formations everywhere. And I'm gonna go to them because they look cool. So really, I haven't learned my lesson. But it is wise to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. I think Albert Einstein said that. Or like Da Vinci. Da Vinci. Let's grab this. And let's go find our spot to mine, and then we'll set up the furnace to smelt the iron. We could go up to that other cave. It would be nice to find a little bit more melon. But I don't know if we're going to. Oh, here's a nice spot to go mining. We need iron armor immediately. If we can get iron armor first night, we'll be looking good. Alright, I think now's a good time to craft something. Just kidding, I saw you this time. Didn't see you, though, to be honest. Let's put 2 coal in there. Yeah, this one for sure. I should eat first before I go down any of these deeper holes, just in case I get trapped down there for a second and have to fight. Or I should wait until I get a sword. Why don't we make a sword real quick? It's gonna actually kill things. Oh, that skeleton was mad at me. Or that enderman was mad at me. Alright, sword. Need 2 more. Axe for defense. Axes aren't that good. It's not better in this version. If in Java it is. In Bedrock they're the same, other than that sword does more damage. Though I do like the delineation on the other version. It's kind of cool. Gives you some options to play with. Let's get a little bit of this in case we want to make armor out of it. I need lots of coal as well for torches. I'm trying to think of like what the best thing to do when we get out of here is. Because I have been extremely unfocused every single time. I need to at least get set up properly before I start just doing random stuff for fun. Like, I need to get diamond gear at least before I start doing like random stuff. Okay, maybe not diamond. That's a lot. Weird water physics? It's the same water physics as always. It is nice how much understanding the Minecraft water mechanics can help you manipulate the game. Like, I didn't want water to flow in there, but I know since there's a better place for it to flow, it won't. It'll prioritize the steeper incline. Oh, wow, they can hit me. Oh, yes. I'm gonna drop on him. Got him. Alright. Anything else down here? No. Just copper. That's okay. That's fine. Huh, this is a weird cave. Maybe some iron? No. I haven't found any since we came down here. Should I just make a shield? Yeah, I probably will too. I like to get my passive protection first and then active second. That's just personal preference. If I have one left over after making everything else I need, I will. I think right now I don't. You know what? Actually, this is a perfect amount to make a shield. It's a sign. I actually did have one left over that I wasn't going to use for a bit. And it's probably going to be long enough until we get iron that it's worth it. No villages to help me out this time. Which will make this a little harder. I'm paranoid about creepers now. Delicious watermelon. Alright, this should feed us for a while. Plenty of watermelon. Kind of shocked I haven't seen any enemies out at night yet. Why do I say things? That was actually comical. Perfect comedic timing. I applaud you, zombies. But also go away. Stony Peaks. We gotta go over there. Stony Peaks are so good. They're like the perfect mining locations. Especially early game, because they're covered in stone or yeah, I mean I guess yeah, I was right. They're covered in iron and coal, which are things we really need right now. Let's get over there. So there's some up there. I think there's more this way though. Looks like that's just like a little nub of a peak. I think I saw a good bit more over here. Ooh, spider. No, I didn't get any strength. There we go. That's a little bit bigger of mountains. That I have my shield up for. They're fossil fuels on top of stony peaks. Oh, you know it. I love fossil fuels. Yeah, if Big Oil called me and offered a sponsorship, I'd be all over it. My favorite thing to drink is crude oil. They sent me like a barrel of just like to taste. I'd be so happy. Looks like it's gonna be a bit of a climb to get up there. Oh, there's so much of the Stony Peaks. Oh, we're gonna have so much. Untold riches await us at the top of these peaks. And probably an incredible view. Oh, look at that. I knew it. I knew an enemy was gonna sneak up on me. Are there footstep sounds quieter? I swear I just haven't heard a footstep sound in so long. Maybe my volume's just not high enough. Press some coal, yeah, I would just be lying to the iron. And by beeline to the iron, I mean trying to find iron as fast as I can, because I want that. I need it. Oh, there's like air spaces under here, that's cool. It's a dripstone cave, I presume, yeah. I don't know why I'm going in caves. This is just more dangerous than going out and about. I mean, we're in the Stony Peaks, which is the optimal place to go surface mining. Let's go and do that. Let's go up here. Alright, let's see if we can get some iron for our armor. Oh, it's everywhere. This is why we love Stony Peaks. And it's daytime right now, and we haven't really looted these chunks during nighttime, which means there won't be any monsters. Which means for the entire day we can just mine away. Get all the iron we could ever want and need. Not sure what I'm even going to make with all this other than armor. I want it nonetheless. Some emerald while we're up here. That's wonderful as well. This feels like it's going to be a very good world. This has the makings of greatness. Wow. Quite the view up here. I think we go back over that way eventually, though. Oh, Pale Forest. Or Pale Garden. Wonderful. I could use some of that wood. Very warm climate kind of area. So we have all the warm biomes all together. Which they do normally spawn together. It's just a lot of variety in that same area. UV Artificer top the tallest tower moment, yeah. You can see so much from up here. All this coal. I'll probably be back for more of this later. Alright, so I think the plan is going to be mine a bunch more, and once we get to 1 stack total of iron, which we're at 47 right now, we pop it in a furnace. In fact, we can pop it in a furnace right now. But we'll try and smelt like a stack here, and then we'll take whatever else is left back. In fact, you know what? We'll just smelt whatever it takes to make armor, and then we'll take whatever else we have back. We don't need much more to make armor. But we won't have to be worried about tools and using up iron on, like, just only what we really need anymore. Let's just keep grabbing more while that smelts. Once that's done, we'll go and try and find a place to set up camp. I mean, this is a lovely spot if it weren't so horribly impractical. I mean, how nice of a place is it? One sec. Let's look over at the other side. I mean, that's cool. A lot of minerals around. I think it's just impractical. I think that's the main issue. It's a lovely place, but it's just so inconvenient in every way. I think we need to find a more convenient spot and make it prettier. Because while this is a naturally pretty location, I think it'd be nice to have something that we can make pretty on our own. Though this is very pretty. Pass some emerald? Yeah, I've just been scouting around for a bit. Coal mining ASMR. Yeah, that's what this stream's gonna be. Except probably only for a bit now that I think about it, since we're probably gonna have enough iron soon. My pickaxe is gonna break. So we need to figure out what exactly I want my house to look like. I would like some color. I'm thinking maybe acacia and pale oak would be a nice combo. Kind of that warmer white tone, and then the orange for the splash of color. That could be very nice. Though I do really like the whimsical pink aesthetic that we've been trying to get to happen. But I don't think that fits the area we're hanging out this time. Let's go down here. Wow, this is something. Wow. Don't want to go over there. Alright, we should probably go check my furnace. It's probably time to leave. Jump? No, not ending it this quick. There's a cool seed, it would be a shame to waste it. Or at least intentionally. Maybe we'll just go for like a simple spot down by the river, between the jungle and like the mesa spires. That could look nice. I would go live in the mesa, but it's like, unless we want to go get a horse, it'll just be a pain to get up and down. Oh wow, we're out of range for this. Great. Yeah, whatever, we'll just take this with us. Oh, one thing we can do, and this will speed things up a little bit, is we can make a boat. Then we can boat down, which will be a little faster than normal. At least. Not by much, but a little. We want to go over this way next. We Your voice is deeper than the deep dark biome, bro. Yeah. I mean, that's a good one. I've heard that one before. I like it though. But it is definitely very deep for some reason. Grab some melon. Oh, actually, can we grab an axe real quick? There we go, now we can harvest them faster. These shall sustain us for now. And when we get to the Pale Garden and the Spruce, that'll help us chop faster. Oh, it looks like we're going to have to be dealing with the Pale Garden at night, which is annoying. Especially this early on. That's fine, we'll manage. Actually, there's not that much Pale Garden. Looks like just a little bit of it. Oh, here's the spruce right here as well. So we just want to chop down these so they'll drop saplings. But since we need the wood anyway, which is why we're grabbing the saplings, let's just chop as many as we can while we're waiting for those saplings to fall. My zombie sense is increasing. I didn't even hear him, I just sensed him. I knew it was there. I finally unlocked my divine sense ability. So what's the next one? Best one to chop? To disconnect as many leaves as possible. This one. I wonder if there's even any creaking hearts in this one. In this like whole forest. It's so small that there might not be. I mean, there's definitely a good chance there is, but with this many, or with only this many trees, there's a chance it's just completely empty. Yeah, I hope a zombie doesn't sneak up on me. If I had a little bit more time. I feel like I can't hear enemies. I'm not sure why. Archer S. Archers. There's just one of me, if that's the question. I am the only one that exists of my kind. Why do you watch me sleep at night? Oh, that's someone else. I honestly, it was boring, so I had to outsource it. I've just been doing like gig work as a sleep paralysis demon. But yeah, I mean your sleep cycle is kind of boring, so I had to outsource it. So it's probably just gonna be like a demon from a different country now. So I apologize. But I did it for the money for a while. If that answers your question. Alright, now we wait for some stuff to fall. In the meantime, cook a little bit more iron. I gotta get some more lip balm, to be honest, I'm running out. Gotta order some more. I go through a surprising amount on stream because talking for that long kind of makes your entire lips and mouth dry. So you gotta drink a lot of water. Use a lot of lip balm. Yeah, 3 more and then we can make pants. Could also make a hoe. Maybe just like a stone hoe. So mine leaves a little faster. We'll leave this for a second after we make pants. Because then it can just keep generating iron, smelting it down. I should have my cat's going so I can put this pop filter in front of my mic to hopefully make it sound a little bit better. Let me set that up real quick. I'm a little worried about my cat scratching it. He hasn't been around it that much. It is something very scratchable. So hopefully that'll make the mic sound a little bit better. And a little just cleaner and softer. Yeah, I swear, that made no sound to me. Why in the world did that creeper explosion make, like, no sound? Something gotta be wrong with my audio settings. Because that was so weird. Right, let's just get up here for a second. Hmm. Is there something... Default. I'll turn my volume up. Oh, I should actually turn this back in game capture. Alright. Everything's so loud now. One sec, let's turn that down. Wow, I can hear things. I don't know what that did, but I can, like, hear things. a little too loud, if anything. Alright, I'm done over there. I feel like everything's too loud again, though. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. I need the spruce sapling still. Let's go and try and get some of those. There we are. Just chop down every single one of these, and then wait for the nice little saplings to fall. If lava's just really hot orange juice, you should go taste it and find out. You will know very quickly. Mainly by the viscosity. Because I'm pretty sure you'll still be able to discern the viscosity while well, immolating. Where? Can I just get some saplings, please? Is that so wrong? Eat some melons real quick, and then we'll go down and fight this guy. And fight him over some saplings. That sucks, buddy. Where does our creeper take damage? Oh, it's freezing to death somewhere. Eight. That'll be enough. I'm not gonna turn down extras though. Oh, that sucks. Get away from me. Oh, this is awful. At least it's daytime. This is probably gonna bring me down to half a heart. Not really much I can do about it. Somebody didn't want to eat you. He was just happy to see you. Oh, I should have hugged him. That was awkward. My bad. I'm sorry. That one's on me. Oh wait, this is way bigger than I thought. I thought this was just a little strip right here. Huh. Okay, I should not be jumping around trees until I have more health. This is a bad decision. Survival. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder of what we're doing here. Can you like build your home in the Pale Forest? I could. I mean, nothing would spawn, which maybe actually would be really nice. My one concern is I just feel like it would be a very drab place to live. I often build such dark and gloomy places to live. I just feel like maybe... Because, like, there's so many beautiful places in this world. And to be honest, this is just out of view of all of them. So while it is safer, I think a short life well lived is better than a long life hidden away. So I do think it's a good idea for survivability. But I think it's not where I want to end up going. Another sheep. That's fair. I wouldn't want to live in Britain either. I have tried to live in one of those before, and it is quite nice. I think it's such a vibe. But since I'm kind of like looking to build something a little bit lighter and more whimsical, I think it's not quite right yet. I'm thinking we go and get some acacia for some nice orange color. And then maybe go down on the other side of the river from the eroded Badlands. So you can kind of look up at all the cool rock formations. Or maybe even on the same side of the river as the eroded Badlands. We'll see. Once we get over there. Lovely little place. One of my proudest bases was a reconstructed ancient city on an anarchy server. I tried before in Bedrock, but all the grass I placed died because it was underground. Yeah, you need light for grass in this version. That still sounds cool, though. I will want to go to an ancient city eventually. But definitely after a bit. The other stuff first. It's like all the bamboo I've seen. Let's just grab it. How'd you even get a job as a sleep paralysis demon? I have my connections in the sleep paralysis world. Yeah, that's lovely out there. Maybe we continue out a little bit and just see what there is to see around this part of the world. The water's a little around here. That'll be nicer. It's really cool. Most of the dangerous locations in the game become one of the sort of the safest ones when you clear out the things that cause the threats. If that becomes a running theme. Yeah, it is super cool. That kind of works out that way. Hmm. Yeah, this side wasn't as pretty either. It's kind of hoping for... I guess this spot's kind of cool. Actually, this big flat spot in the middle of the river with all these badlands, and then we've got forests on that side, is actually really pretty. Like right here. Yeah. How about here? This, I think, is the place. Oh, the new sand sound effects. Can turn up the volume a lot and then it'd be really quiet. Wow. Sand. It's real. I thought it was a myth. Hmm. I feel like I need a good foundation block. Let me go over here and grab a little terracotta. I feel like this is the kind of house where it has like a foundation and then a normal level. We'll need some acacia for this, definitely. This is so strange. Hey, thank you so much for the $2, CJ Weir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. What color should we pick? Thinking... Could actually go sandstone. Hmm. Gonna go in here. Get a little bit of both of these. A little bit of this. I'm guessing we get beat by my parents. I hope not. I hope... Well, that's... I feel like I've just been stun locked. I hope that doesn't happen. That is child abuse. What's your best base idea for this area? I'm thinking something similar to that a whimsical cottage design that I was already imagining in my mind for a different area, but a little bit more orange themed. That's about all I've got, to be honest, but I think it'll look nice. I think it'll look kind of sun bleached and still very nice and the whimsical. Oh, actually, wait, the design I was going to do for here I don't think would look right. I might just do it anyway. Because it is a desert. So I was going to do a sloped roof. But sloped roofs aren't a desert thing. Oh, the sun's going down. I'm going to spam torches everywhere. Get this area lit up. This location's secured. Maybe we do something a little bit more desert inspired. Maybe like a little bit more maybe Mexican architecture inspired. I actually don't know what that style's called. So if anyone knows, let me know. But kind of that more traditional. And I actually don't know. I don't know that much about the historical stuff with that, but I think that would be really cool. I guess like I translated. Alright, I think that's DJ we were saying farewell, so farewell. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you hanging out for a bit, and I appreciate the little donation. It's very kind of you. Alright, let's grab all of this. I need to clear out some more. I didn't mean to turn that into sticks. That's okay. We'll get more. We'll get more bamboo eventually. But I'm not leaving it? Oh, I thought I also took Todd to mean farewell. Okay. I think this is good enough. Alright. Crap, does anyone know what that style is called? I might have to just, okay. We are going to go on a little trip into, this video. Like the classical, almost like, I see it in Mexico. Mexican architectural style. Pre-Columbian, no. I'm looking for thick adobe walls and thick adobe and stucco walls, red clay tile roofs, open courtyards / patios, arches and decorative stonework, vibrant colors and ornamentations, that kind of stuff. Let me pull up what I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me just get this up on screen. This kind of stuff. This is absolutely gorgeous architecture. Honestly, it's so unique. I feel like there's not a lot of styles that really are easily comparable to this. It's a very unique. I'm not sure what other styles really it matches. But it's so cool. So what I'm seeing is the big thing is a courtyard. So let me focus on that. Did you build Taco Bell? Here's the I feel like it might be taken a little bit the wrong way if I try and build traditional Mexican architecture and then put a Taco Bell next to it. I feel like that might look a little bad for my view of Mexican culture. I always if this damns the move. At what point is well-intentioned discipline considered child abuse? I heard that the bell isn't acceptable discipline nowadays. I would say any sort of physical harm to a child is child abuse. I am not an expert though on anything psychological, but I definitely say there are psychological things. I just think I'm not enough of an expert to really tell on that kind of thing. I'd say you shouldn't hit. I don't think you should hurt people regardless. There are people who there actually there's not really that many. There's like 3 people in the world I can think of that I would truly say I hate. Which is honestly not that many to have accumulated over the time. I wouldn't even want to wish violence against any of them. And this architectural style is so beautiful. I really want to try and capture this here. Like that is just gorgeous. Like nowhere else does it like this, I feel like. It's just so unique and beautiful. So we're gonna need a lot of terracotta, mainly. Sandstone. So I'm thinking like concrete and terracotta for these walls. Honestly, I could just go straight to terracotta or straight to concrete. And then go with like sandstone archways. Could be really cool. I really like this picture. This is a good picture. Maybe I'll save that over on the side. But that's basically the idea. Taco Bell. No. It's just building Taco Bell. We're gonna build an actual, like... I want to take as much legitimate inspiration from another culture as possible. Because it's really not a style I've gotten to mess around with much, and it just feels like a very cool opportunity for that. And I genuinely do love that architectural style. Burrito bar? Okay, I might do that. I feel like that's different than putting a fast food chain right next to it. That's not as bad. I actually don't need that much pale oak then. Anyway, let's make 15 chests. So this means we need to quarry out a lot of terracotta and sandstone. And what do I make the floor? Granite floor, probably? Granite or mud brick? I think granite's more accessible. So I think what we want to do is, as long as no zombies sneak up on us, we should be able to pretty peacefully do all this. Yeah, that was crazy. An undead just walked up. As long as no zombies attack, we should be good though. Let's get to, oh, I just realized my music's on. You know what, it can stay on. I'll leave it. I haven't really listened to the desert music. Peaceful. There we go. Oh, I put away all my food. Oh no. Oh, that is one of the most fearsome things there is. That's evil. Do we even dare? I mean, I have a shield, so worst case scenario, I can, like, back in the war. Oh crap, I'm killing the camel by accident. Crap, I'm just killing the camel. Darn, I want the camel. Cactus. Darn. Well, we got him. I would have liked to get that camel, but we'll probably get another chance at it. Meanwhile, the peaceful music's playing. It's very lovely. Alright, so this means we need a ton of gravel, actually, now that I think about it. Not that. Oh, hello. You've got enchanted gear. Yeah, just enchanted copper leggings drop, though. So we need a lot of sand. We probably need a good foundational block. Sandstone, probably. Can I get a I love racism in the chat? Sir Archer 777 Rain World String 11. Well, I'm Sir Archer EXE, so couldn't have been me who said that. Must have been someone else. Let's get these. All right. Same man, different name. What are you talking about? No, I'm a completely different person. Oh yeah, one thing is I actually only just now recently got the Twitch and YouTube names fully edited. I removed the 7s a while ago. But now I've added on the EXE to the proper name. So we should be fully transitioned over to the EXE version now. I also might change the graphics up soon to kind of fully finish that transition. This seems like a good spot to go mining. Transitioning game month. Yep. It's time. Sounds a little... I couldn't even tell you why that would be brain rot, to be honest. I have chosen it because it is, to be honest, it fits with the like glitchy camera idea and some like it's like a very game development coded thing. Since it means executable file. Get in here. Sonic.exe will steal your soul in the TV at 3 a.m. I didn't even know that voice could come out of me. That's a new voice. I need to start making shorts with that. In this Minecraft video, do you see it? Do you see the pizza rat? Comment if you saw the pizza rat. And like if you want the pizza that the pizza rat has. I have unlocked a new skill. There's it again. You're letting me stop. It's scary. I feel like I'm scared. I didn't know I had that in me.
Give in Archer. The newsman within wants you to advertise his Spellcheck D&D podcast by Sir Archer and friends.
Wait, what? Why is that camel just out here? Did they make it so they could spawn outside of villages? Was that a thing? I guess they did. I mean, it has to have been. I mean, there's no village there, so. Unless there's a village beneath the sand. Is there a village beneath the sand in this Minecraft world? Click on the live stream to find out if there's a village buried beneath this desert. I gotta start making shorts like that. With that tone. It's so obnoxious. I think that might be the new most obnoxious voice I can do. And that's saying something. Artificer must have been here. Reduced their entire village to a desert. Artie is powerful. Artie is the most powerful Scug. I'm gonna be honest, in a fight between Saint and Artie, Artie definitely wins. Because Bomb beats Divine Power. Absolutely. Man, it's so hard to just not start saying the, like, did you see it? In the corner of the screen, barely visible thing in that other voice. And I need to, like, start just dubbing things for fun. Maybe I should just start, like, finding things and then just, like, for fun dubbing over them. Even if I don't, like, post anywhere. Or maybe just, like, posting on, like, a second channel or something. That could be fun. I just need practice. I'm gonna be honest, I've been spending a significant amount of time just searching for how in the world to, like, start out finding voice acting roles, and I think I've finally figured out a way. And it's not a very good way. It's pretty much every day checking Twitter and YouTube for latest posts that use the exact words voice actors needed. And then finding any free jobs I could apply for that actually, well, any that look decent. There's definitely a lot that I'm just not doing that, to be honest. If it's something I think would actually look good on like a portfolio, then I'm like, oh yeah, there we go. Which shockingly is not that many of them. I'm probably gonna have to join a lot of Discord servers I don't want to be in. It's already begun. Maybe I'll just start taking suggestions on things, just read. Yeah, maybe one of these days I read the entirety of The Art of War on stream. I'm like, yeah, look at this. Look at this voice acting resume. I like it. That actually wouldn't even be that good of a resume piece, I don't think. Or portfolio piece. See, I don't even know. I don't like know that many people who are professional voice actors. I don't know how to get into this business. I need to find someone who knows and then latch onto them like a lamprey. I think that's going to be my strategy. Raise my voice acting by streaming to 0 viewers with my mic off. It really boosts your confidence when you pretend people can hear you. That's fair. I mean, I don't know if that would help me as much because, well, I just, like, actually do, like, normal streams all the time, so. I think I mainly just need, like, things I can use as, like, a particularly good, like, recording. Because, like, you can't just, like, send someone a whole stream and be like, yeah, look, I can talk. The skyship. Not knowing what thing you are gonna voice act is the scary part. I'm gonna be honest, if any viewer ever messaged me out of the blue and said, hey, can you voice this? I'd probably just do it. Unless it's something absolutely psychotic that I can't. I am that desperate just find anything to, like, that people actually need that for. That, like, I will just do whatever I can right now. There's, like, one thing I'm confirmed to be in that I've wrapped recording on already. Actually, not technically. There's one more thing I gotta do. But it's not gonna be announced for a long time, so I can't talk about it. I can't talk about anything except I'm in something. I am in something in the future. It'll just be a while out. What was that laugh? Oh, it was about this. The boat. I really want to get to that. Why is it up there? Oh, so this is the opposite of Moros gaming right now. If I was doing Moros gaming, I'd throw myself into combat with no plan and then I'd be indestructible. This is the opposite. I am fragile, and if I trip, I will die. And I am being very cautious. So welcome back, Moth. Oh, look at that. How do I even get to that? Oh, my cat's back. Hello. My boy. Come to me, my boy. My child. Come to me. Sit upon my lap. Look at the people to the camera. You are beloved here, my boy. Beloved. Another very important thing to keep in mind if you want to voice act, drink water. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have almost drank an entire 24-ounce thing of water since we started streaming. We're getting close to the bottom of it. Might have to go get more, to be honest. I almost thought your anti-cat was Happy Gas for a second. Got really confused. Does kind of sound like it. Probably because gas are cat sounds. I want to get up there. Oh, wait! Wait! This is even better! It's half up and half down. I gotta get up. It's perfectly cut off. That's so strange. What in the world? Yeah, I mean, it would be a very safe base. I just don't think I want to live up there. Just would be very inconvenient. Do we want to go up, or do we want to just leave it a mystery? You know, I'm gonna go up. I need to. Oh wait, this is all our precious sand. Never mind, this is our precious sand. We need it. We'll leave that there as a start for when we want to pillar up, because I'm not mining that back right now. Tell that bullhead to get out of the sky and obey the laws of gravity like the rest of us. Get down here, you half a ship. Get on down here. Okay, I've done all I can do. Actually, it sounds like you're wheezing for air. Yeah, that's what I do. I wheeze. There's a lot of different ways you can wheeze when I think about it. I use his message. Sorom. Yeah, that's about accurate. Weezer reference? Crap, what's the riff? Like, that's not it. I don't know music. Weezer be like, that really hurt my throat. I should not do that again. That's the last time I'm doing that. Oh no, it's doo-doo-doo. Hey, someone's eating my cords. Oh, we can get a battle. Get a battle. Get a battle. Get a battle. Oh, you meant dee-dee-doo. Doo. Or wait, no. Dee-doo-doo. Oh yeah, that's the Weezer sound effect. Wait, this house still exists? This can generate? Man, this reminds me of the classic villages. There's a lot of things in Minecraft that have changed so much over the years. And I'm gonna be honest, most of them are huge improvements. Actually, like, pretty much all of them. The villages are so much better. They were one of the most interesting structures beforehand, but the other options really weren't that crazy. It's gonna be really good to have all of this. I will save you. I am the savior of this village. They owe me their lives and livelihoods. Which is why I shall take their livelihoods, because they are mine. Alright. Oh, there's more down here. Scrumptious wheat. I just realized we were out for sandstone, weren't we? Holy cow, a skeleton horse now? What in the... We've seen 2 zombie camels and a zombie horse. We haven't even seen any of that in the last 3 worlds. And the only good village chests were blacksmiths. They're still the best, but like you can find leather boots in their houses now. Yeah. Now there's other stuff that can at least be something. Should we live up in the pirate ship? I think it would be fun for like a short-term thing, but I wanna have this be a longer thing if I can manage it. Flint and steel. It's like pretty much all I know from the Minecraft movie. The real Minecraft movie in my heart is Minecraft Story Mode. Don't worry, guys. Not even close. What wasn't even in danger. There was no doubt. Oh, phantoms. Okay, that's more of an issue. We just gotta get back over to my base and place this down. Hey, welcome to the stream, Galaxy Love. How's it going? We finally found the promised land. The only time I remember playing Minecraft Story Mode was back in 2016 in the 3rd house I lived in. I'll be honest, I didn't even really play Minecraft Story Mode. It was just like, it was really expensive. Because like each chapter costs like $20 or something, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I think I ended up watching someone play through it, and then also ended up watching like a full, just no commentary version of it. Just like a movie, essentially. What's your next traveling to the far lands stream? Not this time, because we have a spot we want to live. Honestly, this is a beautiful spot. Lovely here. So we need a bunch of gravel, unfortunately, still, before we can start building. Let's see. Instant idea is a bit goofy for the YouTube video, but very good. Like of Minecraft Story Mode, or so the CD, anyone willing to buy it for the cheap price of $29.99. So here's the thing about Minecraft Story Mode. You can just get it for free now. And since the company is shut down, there is no one to sue you for pirating it. It is very literally a victimless crime. Because the company that makes it doesn't sell it anymore. You can't acquire it, so there's no... So essentially, pretty much what I'm saying is it's legal to pirate it. There's no consequences you can get for that, which is why it's the only thing I've pirated. So I have it. I have the full game on this computer. Maybe we'll do it for a stream, or a couple streams sometime. Might be fun. Alright, let's go down into the earth, I guess. Drink some of this. We need to get a nice place set up for ourselves, and the first thing we need is resources. Let's get to work. We're gonna need a lot of pink and yellow and light blue when it's time. A lot of yellow, mainly. I only got up to episode 2 in the actual game, but I beat the game on Netflix version, interactive. First 5 episodes, no quick time events. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, should we do that sometime? Would that make a good stream? Would you guys be interested in, like, doing a stream where we do Minecraft story mode? I think it would be a very just, like, chilling kind of stream, for the most part, and just enjoying it, because I think most people would be interested, have seen it. Maybe we pick some weird choices and see what happens. Do you think they'll let us go down, like, an evil path? Oh, this is interesting. We have decided to build above a big cave. Okay. So we'll just use this. Interesting. Evil path would be interesting. Yeah, I wonder how evil you can even get in that game. Like, I wonder, because I mean, it's a Minecraft game at the end of the day. They're not going to let you, like, murder your allies or something. Like, it's not going to be like Baldur's Gate where you can genuinely, like, end the world. I just made a huge mistake. I gotta pile up out of here. I forgot to bring enough wood. No, there isn't any where you sacrifice Ruben. I wonder how much of this is real. And, like, how much of this is people have just been spreading rumors on the internet about Evil Path. Maybe we do this sometime. We try and do the actual Evil Path. That could be really cool. I just wonder how evil you can get. I mean, I'm gonna feel guilty about it the whole time. You've used the world end, so you can end the world. Yeah, I guess, yeah. That's fair. There is a world-ending option. Sacrifice yourself to the Wither Storm. Let's grab a bunch of pale oak. Let's actually grab this much. We're not going to use pale oak as much as I originally planned, so it's okay. And a little extra for whatever else we need down there. I am realizing I didn't bring an extra shovel, except the really broken one, and we are down here for gravel, but I think we'll just get a mine established, and then we can come back for specifically gravel later. Okay, so this, and then we check, are we good? Yes. All this goes down. So here's what we're gonna do. Mine this. Do this. And then descend. In the water stream. Oh, this is a dangerous place. Let's get this eliminated. You can do that. Okay. You know what? I was wrong about how useful a shield is. I kind of remember them not being as good, but I think I just gotta get back on doing that. Also, that's a witch. I don't want to deal with a witch. Witches are mean to me. Oh, hello, drowned. I'm out of here, suckers. I forgot they can climb ladders. That's not smart enough to try. At least it's not Minecraft Dungeons, which, oh my gosh, those things are annoying. I remember that. I didn't until you brought that up. Let's say the episode that you can find on YouTube, Minecraft Server. That's cool. Programs aren't recreated as DLC. That's fair. See, off the top of my head, you can be late on the QuickTime charges, be mean to Lucas, murder Aiden, accuse everyone in the mansion, join the executives, and abandon Nerve in the maximum security solitary confinement. Isn't... I mean, I'd abandon the llama. Or is abandoning the llama better? Which one's better? I feel like most people wanted to take the llama. I've always taken... Like, I like Nerm more. Nerm's great. Are we winning this time? Yeah, this time for sure. Should be able to play the full thing, please wait on stream. If I'm gonna do it on stream, I'm probably gonna do the one I just already have downloaded, because I already have it on my computer. I just realized that I have an extra thing open that should slow down stream a little bit. It's not noticeable, but try to school with it. Both the characters consider being left behind, but leaving there makes Jack depressed. Yeah, leaving there will make me depressed. See, actually, this is the issue with evil runs in games. I can't do it. I, like, can't bring myself to make the evil choices in games so many times. The Ruben death is really sad. I remember I was watching, like, through, like, someone play it for the first time, and I'm like, no, they're not gonna do it. This is a kid's game. They're not going to kill the, like, animal. And they did it, which, you know what? I think that was a bold choice that they did that. And I respect it, that they went for it. Hey, thank you so much, DJ Weir, again. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Why are you sleeping under my bed? It's cold outside, okay? It would be mean of you to kick me out. It's warm under there. But thank you again, I appreciate it. Yeah, we are all the way down here now. Which means I can probably just ladder up. This is a nice little cave area. Very cave-looking caves today. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but very cave-looking caves. Oh, Minecraft story mode, yeah. See, they're gonna bring Ruben back for next season, but be for a different reality where Ruben lost Jesse. They essentially scrapped the idiot. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I can see why it just didn't fit with the rest of the stuff going on. You know what? Actually, speaking, you know what's funny? Two of the things we've been talking about this stream actually go together. There was an idea. Okay. Has anyone here seen the... I'm assuming you've at least seen memes from this. But the Snapcube Sonic fan dub things. I actually have a fully edited version of the Minecraft Story Mode Chapter 1. With every choice and subtitle blanked out to do that with. Which is funny because we've been talking about voice acting in Minecraft Story Mode for most of the stream. So it's kind of the intersection between the two. I've been thinking that would make a really fun video or stream. To just, like, get some people, split up the characters, and just run it. All one take, just going with whatever happens, trying to roll with it, improv, and just see how it goes. Would that be fun? I think it would be. But I haven't actually, like, bounced it off anyone really yet. So I don't know for sure. I might be completely off base. Yeah, let me know if if you think that's a fun idea, and I'll do it. That'd be fun. I'd watch that. So would that be fun? What would be fun? I don't know if you've seen this Snapcube Sonic fan dub thing, where they essentially just record all in one take, dubbing over a game without content or context. That, but Minecraft story mode. I have the full first chapter already edited for that. Like, we haven't recorded any lines, and we could do it on stream maybe. Like, fully, like, we just turn off. We wouldn't be able to look at chat, obviously, because it just kind of go. But I'd probably just get a bunch of people on stream and we just run it, or maybe off stream. But we'd have to see. But I I'm trying to think of who I'd actually bring on. I'd probably invite. Let's see, who would I bring on? Probably some of the spell check people. Who else would I bring? There's someone I actually know who literally their gamer tag is VA. Like, I might see if they're down. Might see some other people that you guys don't even know I know. Doing a live without chat would be so fun to watch and then rewatch. Yeah, I think that might be fun. I'm just worried if there's technical difficulties. Because that's 2 hours. We'd have to have like a break every 30 minutes, I think. Because that is kind of psychotic to try and go for 2 hours straight. Actually, how long is it? I could try and find the video. It's somewhere on my computer. Saved. I'm not going to find it right now, but I might have to edit it again. I remember there was actually a plan. Like, we had the people who were going to do it, actually, and then it just got, like, pushed back and canceled, and now it would be a lot harder to do as most people. Could do, like, a series. Yeah, like, we could do the whole, like, if it went well, we could do, like, the whole Minecraft story mode thing, or some other games as well. I think that'd be super fun. Oh, my cat's leaving. It's time I hold him up to the camera. Alright, you know what time it is, my boy. Oh, look at him. Look at the camera, my boy. That's a cat. For real, for real. What a good boy. Yeah, okay. I will try and put that in motion soon, then, to do that. I gotta figure out how many people I'm gonna bring and who, though. Yeah. Next Farland stream. I mean, if you mean the one where I, like, walk 7,000 blocks, hopefully not anytime soon. What do you use for the live camera effect you have? So, it's kind of a combination of things of my own design. It's a lot of different tools. Like, I think one of them's called a retro effects plugin for OBS. Couldn't tell you where I got it, to be honest. It was like a year ago when I started working on this. I think it's running through like 10 different filters to get this combination. We've got a green screen in the back, which is why the back looks so smooth. It's actually just being completely removed. And then we have it just like as a color. But yeah, pretty much just that. I will say, unless you have a good computer, do not do this. It takes up so much of your computer's graphics processing to do this. I've realized that is why I can't run certain games on stream, but I can do them not on stream. It is the webcam. It just takes up so much of whatever processing power a graphics card has. So yeah, hopefully that helps. So pretty much I just wouldn't recommend doing this unless you have a pretty beefy computer. I feel like I need to coin like a term for what the camera idea is. Let's see, there's VTuber, PNG tuber, analog tuber, glitch tuber, Glitch. I like glitch tubers decent. That might already be a thing though. That could definitely already be a thing. Your source settings optimize the assumption on load images. I don't know. What's your best turtle cry? I don't think turtles cry, to be honest. Seer tuber. Actually, yeah, I like that a lot. That's what I'll call it. Seer tuber. You have to make one of those still images that blinks and moves when you're talking for harder running games. I mean, I could just do. I've actually set those up before. In fact, that's what Spellcheck uses. And I think Ace in the Roll did back in the day when that was still a thing, which is funny because I don't think anyone in chat right now would know what that was. That's ancient now. It's ancient. The webcam is very destructive, but very cool because I can see Archer's pixelated reactions. I gotta make some emojis using this. I gotta just like sit down one day and do like a photo shoot. All right, what do we need to do? Should we take this as well because I'm going to need a new sword. What's your biggest smile? There we go. To be honest, I think that's more just horrifying than any sort of joy. But that's about as wide as I can go. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I am not very expressive normally. I have been really trying to get more expressive. Like trying to add more emphasis on my words. I tend to, when I'm not actively paying attention to what I'm saying and trying to add emphasis to my words, end up being really monotone. But I think it's just a practice thing. I'll get better at it. There's always more to get better at. That's the great thing. Alright, let's find some gravel. Oh wait, let's not do that yet. Let's actually go grab some torches so I can see the gravel. And then we'll find some gravel. And then we'll also put away this raw iron because we're up here anyway. So you plan on streaming? I don't know. Gotta see. Someday we'll do some other streams. I don't really plan out my streams that far in advance. Sometimes. There's a few times I do, but rarely. A lot of the time when I'm booting up my stream, I decide right then in the moment where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stream tonight, and then when I sit down, I'm like, okay, what do I want to do? Because I want to make sure it's something I want to do, so I can actually be animated and happy about whatever I'm doing, instead of just like, okay, guys, we're gonna play Minecraft today. We've got copper leggings and golden leggings. Never mind, that's so much better than what I'm doing right now. I should be doing that. You already sound like that? Yeah, kinda do. My emotional range when it comes to making my voice actually articulate emotion is not that wide. Unfortunately. Working on it though. It's gonna get better. Practice makes perfect. Up until I have a very expressive voice but almost no facial expressions, so one thing I want to make is a paper plate smiley mask so people won't think I'm glaring at them. Yeah, I think that'll fix all your issues, to be honest. I think that'll freak people out so much less. Like your voice, it's soothing. Well, thank you both. That's very nice. Yeah, no, yeah, Apples, you might not want to be the reincarnation of Dream. I got that implies Dream's dead also. I completely didn't realize there wasn't ladders there. Oh my gosh. At least there's plenty of gravel around down here that I can immediately get distracted by. Armored baby zombie over there. Oh, the fool, the foolish boar. Destroyed, obliterated. That's actually better. No, that's the same as what I have right now. You can't go wrong when a masked preppy starts shouting sales pitches at you. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta finish that in a sec. While pointing aggressively. I think that'd be very alluring. Maybe I need to start just selling people things. I need to do one of those like late night like auction shows on here. Except I'm not actually selling anything. I'm just trying to get you to try and buy things, and then it's just never enough. No matter how much money you put down, there's always just a fake person who bids more, and I never give anything to anyone. It's just Sisyphus Simulator, but for an auction. I don't have the money to actually sell things. The delay is actually insane. The delay will depend very much on how, like, I guess, good your connection is, how far you are from whatever server this is going through with YouTube. I don't know where the YouTube servers are, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad right now. We've actually got a pretty decent kilobytes per second. When they would all watch this Archer mukbang, I couldn't. I can't eat that much. I eat 2 meals a day on a good day. And, like, smaller than a normal person. I couldn't. I, like, physically couldn't. I eat so little. Food break now. No, I don't need it. I've never needed food in my life. I'm not gonna start now. See, why do you genuinely have no merch of your character, the roguelike? The roguelike has merch, actually. You can check that in the link in the description. There's a few, they're not, like, obvious designs, though. I've never liked the really obvious, just, like, slap your face on something, or slap, like, search Minecraft roguelike on something. Especially because it doesn't even have a name yet. But, a lot of it's a lot more subtle, like the Crystal Quarry shirt is from the roguelike. The, edgy hoodie, I think is what's called on there, is from the roguelike. I think there's some stuff on the sticker set from that. What else is from the roguelike on there? I think there's a bunch more stuff as well. I've never needed food in my life is crazy. See, the rune symbols would be cool, or like the class icons. Oh, I could do that. Honestly, the rune will be so easy. Genuinely, I just have all the art, I could slap it on a shirt. I just don't know what the design would be now, I think, man. My Descendants. It wouldn't quite work with some of the lore. There's certain lore things I'm still working on. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I think whatever it's going to be named after is a plot point that I haven't revealed yet. Because there is so much story and lore I haven't revealed yet, which is the biggest part that I've been keeping a secret. There's a full story to that game. There's so much lore. I say so much. So much for the scale of the project. I've written way more for other stuff, but... You make a happy face when we find diamonds like the rest of us. I think I'm just so used to having diamonds in Minecraft that I don't feel much anymore when I find them. Let's see. Yeah, it's like Eclipse. It'll probably be related to something I can't talk about, which sucks that I can't talk about it yet. There has been a hint at some future story stuff in a couple videos. I think the only real hints to future stuff I've put out is probably the book title, which I don't actually think has been read in a stream yet. Once that book gets read, oh, it's like there's some big stuff out there that for my plans. I think I've noticed a perception that the blood deity is going to be the villain, which honestly I'd be on the same page. I just know that there's something else that's worse. I will just say it is something that the blood deity is willing to give you boons when you sacrifice blood to fight. It is a mutual enemy. So the blood deity is not technically an antagonist. So, oh no, the blood deity's never the villain. The blood deity's definitely a bad guy, but not the antagonist. Definitely a villain in their own way. Okay, blood deity's Heracles is a weird dysfunctional couple. I've never thought about that, and that is kind of funny to me now. Yeah, villain and attack are very different. I ship goddess and blood deity. Yeah, what's you guys' best ships for the roguelike game? There actually was one that was gonna be canon that I might still make canon. I'm deciding. It might be real. Oh wait, no, I can't. I think it's because the same person is voicing both characters. So I can't do that. Or it's gonna just be confusing. Or is it? Yeah, there might be. There might be. I've also been thinking there's a second couple I might add. Okay, there is one I've been thinking about for a bit, and I'm tempted to just say right now. But I want to give a big warning. This might change. But the one I've been thinking about for a while... Oh, there's a zombie here. Oh yeah, what was I talking about? That probably wasn't anything important. Crap, what? I completely lost my train of thought. I think we're just mining. Let's see, was there some diamonds over here we could grab? Oh, we have torches, we might have to go back up. Amethyst bug X brick. Oh, that's what we were talking about, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one. That one's not real. Brigand X Charlatan. That one was considered, actually. I don't think it will be canon, though. This will change, and you lost your train of thought. What was gonna change? I don't know. Must not have been anything important that anyone wanted to hear. Okay, fine, I'm kidding. The actual thing I was gonna say, is the one ship I have been considering making actually canon. And I haven't even, no one's put this forward. This is just like, I've been working on writing stuff. Is possibly Zealot Vanguard. And I know, cringe straight people, but you know. Does Star Deity sound grandiose, echoey, or like Laz? Oh yes, the three categories. Truly the three. I think probably very serene and ethereal and perfect and yes, with that kind of echoey confidence and that divine almost strength behind it. There's a couple said you might change. Yeah, it's gonna be like the one is Vanguard and Zealot. Might last to voice Star Deity. Might happen, who knows? I think right now, I imagine... Now, my expectations on some of the voices have changed. I have picked voices for a few roles that have been different than what I anticipated. I think what I imagine in my mind is a very stereotypically effeminate voice for the Star Deity. But kind of with that, like a very confident strength behind it. Like that kind of vibe has kind of been what I've been thinking of. Very ethereal as well. Almost unknowable. Like the stars. Like Galadriel. It has been a long time since I've seen Lord of the Rings, but I think, yeah, kinda. Sorry, I gotta look around. Might be creepers. Gotta check around periodically. They could be lurking. I get to voice a star deity in an upcoming episode of Spellcheck that we haven't recorded yet. We're actually almost done with recording Arc 3 of Spellcheck. Like, genuinely, I think we're recording the end of Arc 3 on the 21st. So we're getting there. You take food from your sister. Is it being greedy or is it primal instinct? It's greedy. As a person who constantly is making food and then like figuring out how many days I have until I need to make food again. Because I will make like 4 days worth of food at once if I can. And then just have people just like take it out of the fridge and eat it. Like like it's like, guys, make your own food. So I'm very much on the side of the people who just won't be able to make their own food. I've been wrong too many times. One cool voice style is King Darkstalker from Wings of Fire series, a gargantuan booming voice so deep and ancient you can't tell if it's male or female first. I like that too. There is something very cool about like an androgynous deity voice. Well, honestly, with designing deities, and I think I can talk about this a little bit more easier because, like, to be honest, my process was very similar on designing the Spellcheck gods, and then in a lesser extent because they're not as deep, the roguelike ones. I imagine a being that powerful can choose their form and transcend a physical body. Because why would you even need any sort of sexual characteristics. If you are a god, you can make life with a snap of your fingers. It doesn't matter what sex or gender you are. You can be whatever you want to be. You can look like whatever you want to look like. But oftentimes, why they are categorized as gods and goddesses would be because of how people need to interpret them. Because when you worship a god, it's a lot harder to have a unknowable thing, oftentimes, at least with a lot of these more ancient and mythological kind of things. With some religions, like I guess honestly a lot of modern ones, it is easier to have a more unknowable type deity. But if you're talking like a mythological based one, where there are myths of this god coming down and like smiting people, you need to explain what they look like. So it's better to put them in terms of a humanoid form. But with that, I feel like comes a really cool idea of if you can look like whatever you want as a god or goddess, then it would be the god's choice to pick exactly what they look like. Which is why for most of my gods, they could be just either a god, goddess, or whatever else they want to be, whatever suits what they need, or what they do. I think, without saying too much about why this is important, the upcoming arc of Spellcheck has some stuff to do with a goddess called Kratha, which is a massive beetle goddess. And I don't mean a goddess of beetles. I mean that this is not a humanoid form, this is a big bug. And I'm not going to say exactly how this bug is described because the players don't actually know. It's not like they've met the thing. But the idea is this goddess isn't one that needs to interact with humans on a basis that is like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to people, I'm gonna go walk around as a mortal. I don't need to be related to by mortals. I am a force of nature and a titan, which is so much more interesting. I think it's so cool to think about, like, if you can make yourself have any form, like, what would it be? Like, that's just very cool. Especially when it comes to, like, oh, you're gonna pick a form for, like, eons and eons. It's hard to have faith in a power that isn't a form that mortals can comprehend. I don't know if that's necessary. I think it depends on exactly what kind of faith it is. But I've always found religion so interesting. Religion is fascinating to me. I love to hear about religion, even when it's not stuff I personally believe in, and like even if it's just someone wants to tell me about what they believe. That's so interesting to me. Because even if I don't believe in the same stuff behind it they do, there's so much interesting about philosophy and writing and how humans see the world that's interesting, even if I disagree. Which is so cool. Which is why it's so nice to have so many different perspectives and types of people. I feel like that's where the distinction between Titan and God lies. Titans are more unrelatable forces of nature, and gods are more relatable and understandable by mortals. That's actually good. That's a very good point, actually, of how to differentiate things like that. Because I mean, I know, like in Greek mythology, which is the one I've studied the most intensively, the Titans are very much more forces of nature than the gods are. Like, you have the god of war, Ares and the, or you have like Aphrodite, the goddess of love, and all that. And then you've just got like, I'm time incarnate. Like that's just a very, very different level. Though I do think there's some crossover. Like I think you could say Zeus is also very much a force of nature. I mean, very literally, he embodies a force of nature as lightning and the god of storms. But it's still so interesting. I think that's why religion plays a part in so many things I try and write, because it's just so interesting. Zeus can't be a force of nature, he's not powerful enough to pay child support. Is Bible man a god? I don't know, unless you mean like, I only know the Wizards with Guns one. So if you're referring to that, then absolutely, yeah, of course. I love Wizards with Guns. It's such a good YouTube channel. I watched that a lot. I was subjecting, trying to remember who it was, but like a couple people in a VC recently to just Wizards with Guns over and over and over. You know, getting important work done in my free time. Nice on CD. I've never seen that. Ooh, do I want to say what I'm about to say? Okay. I grew up in Utah. I am not there anymore. I was never Mormon, though. So, I didn't really interact with religion all that much as a kid. I don't know if I want to go too much into my own beliefs, because I worry it'll... I think it's better if I don't reveal what my actual beliefs are on that front. Maybe at some point. I don't know. I could see consequences talking about that in too much depth. But yeah, I do like learning about them. All sorts of ones. Those are religion guns version, exactly. Yeah, but religion's so interesting, especially mythology. I think honestly I do find mythology more interesting than religion, though mythology is just old religion at the end of the day. Let's see. I've mainly been looking into Egyptian myth, and there's a very clear distinction. So much the actual force of nature I consider more evil than gods. That's interesting to categorize them differently like that. I remember I used to know a lot more about Egyptian mythology. I still remember a lot of gods, but not as many. I remember Set eats the sun eventually. Which is funny to me, because that does mean there are two different religions of a big snake ending the world. Just saying. In two different myths, big snake ends the world. Could happen. Man, that'd be so cool. Imagine that's how the world ends. Like, I feel like the world's gonna end in such a, like, pitiful way. Like, if the world ends, it's not gonna be cool. It's gonna be, like, slowly dying out over the course of decades. But imagine instead, we mess up the world really bad, and then instead of slowly dying out because of our own actions, a big snake shows up and just kills everything on the planet quickly. That's so much better. Just make it quick. Like if the world's gonna end, I'd rather it be a giant snake than what's going on. Just walk outside one day and you just can see just a wall of giant scales off in the distance slowly shifting. It's like, well, today's the day. Snake's here. Making them on M2 return to the sands for like the newer versions with my own touch. I'm doing a lot of research on the Egyptians. That's super cool. I love Egyptian, Norse, and Greek mythology. Those are like the three main ones I know about. Maybe stupid. I'll believe anything you tell me as long as it doesn't contradict whatever else I already believe. Zeus, sure, he exists, I guess. Lizardmen under New York explains the alleged crocodile sightings. I would say that those contradict with other things that you should probably know, but who am I to say? Why did I come back up to the surface? What in the world was I doing up here? I came down to get gravel, and I'm here up at the top with no gravel. What was I doing? Did I just get, like, really distracted down there? I think we did. Big Snake's believable. That'd be pretty to watch. It would kind of be. Because, like, imagine you stand on your porch. You look out over a valley. Oh, and then on the other side of those valley, there are mountains. And on the other side of those mountains, you just see scales. As this, like, massive snake slowly constricts around the planet. You can just hear the rumbling and feel it under your feet. As, like, you just see the mountains slowly crack apart. As fissures just spread out. As the bits of the world just start getting crunched and broken apart. And you just stand there, watching it all go. It would be kind of peaceful in a way. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, it's just, I feel like there's a certain amount of acceptance that comes with a giant snake showing up. It's just like, yeah, I can't do anything about this. Like, that's just gonna happen. And there's nothing to do but watch it all go up. Like, there's something kind of beautiful about that. In, like, a weird, twisted way about a giant snake destroying the world. Unless it's the kind of giant snake that just goes around and eats people over and over, then that's really scary, because I don't want to get eaten by a giant snake. My porch view is exactly like that, except the snake. That sounds pretty, then. That sounds very pretty. Man. I do hope it ends with a big monster, though. That'd be cool. Hopefully not while I'm alive, though. I'd rather it not end while I'm around. Like, that can be the next generation's problem. Should block off that lava, it's unsafe. Hey, it's light. Hey, man, a snake wrapping around the planet. I thought you were saying, like, sloop your yoke coil strategy. I was more thinking, like, it kind of wraps around multiple times on the planet and then slowly constricts like a constrictor snake. Until it just fully, like, cuts the planet in half, cracking through the planet, was more what I was thinking. But yeah, that works too. Just goes around in circles until it eventually touches the planet and that's over. I'd like the world to end in silence. I mean, yeah, that's very peaceful as well. I don't know, I feel like there's almost something relaxing about a catastrophic end of the world event in a lot of cases. There's almost a peace to knowing that there's nothing left to do. There's like a certain peace in that acceptance about it. Though I think in the moment I'd actually be freaking out. I'd be like I'd be like just I don't know what I'd be doing. I'd be freaking out though. I'd be driving in the opposite direction. I mean, imagine that. I'd be freaking out though. I would not be able to be calm. I feel like there's almost a certain piece to it. If you can be calm, I would not be calm. I'd be freaking out the whole time. I mean, it would be a cool snake though. I assume. I feel like it would be a pretty cool snake if a snake was gonna end the world. I have put a lot of thought into what the end of a world would look like, or at least like a catastrophic world-changing event for Spellcheck. So hopefully that'll get described more soon. I can only imagine if something comes along and wipes us all out. I feel like nothing is gonna come around and wipe us out before we wipe ourselves out. I think we've got it handled. I think we'll sort ourselves out. I'm just kidding. I actually think humans will be able to turn it around. But here's the thing. I think we're going to be able to turn it around. Because right now, we're already, like, I think we're past the, like, irreversible mark. I think we're probably going to end up getting to the point where it is catastrophic and people are like in horrible danger everywhere in like couple decades. Probably more than that. But and then companies are going to be like, wait, we can make a lot of money trying to fix this problem. And then that's going to be how it's fixed, when the companies realize they can profit off of fixing it. Is that a kind of dull look at it? Yeah. But just saying, it could happen. Money is a powerful motivator to develop never-before-seen technologies to fix, like, climate change. And I have a feeling it's gonna become a monetary gain very soon. You've seen All Tomorrows. I actually have not. This book called The Holy Bible is that the King of Earth will remove sadness and judgment from the world in 1,000 years and unleash all the demons now onto the world. So they're gonna make it really good for a sec. I feel like I know what the actual thing is, but I feel like that explanation makes it sound like it's gonna like that God's gonna take away all the like bad things in the world just for a bit and then make it really bad. Just to like mess with everyone. That phrasing just makes it sound like really malicious. There's a little bit of rain coming down through here. That's weird. That's really weird. It shouldn't be raining in the desert. Oh, unless they made it so it just rains partially in the desert. Oh, is it just because I'm close to the river? Oh, yeah, it is. Because the river biome's technically different. I think it'd be cool if they changed up the river biomes. Like, there were a couple different river biomes that connect. You read Seven Eves. It's an interesting take on humanity's response to Cataclysm. I have not. To be honest, I have not read a lot of stuff that isn't just fun and adventure. I don't read as much as I used to. You know what's funny? I think the most recent book I read all the way through was The Art of War. And that was D&D research. Which probably sounds stupid, but genuinely, The Art of War is so good and so short. Like, if you haven't read it, like, read it. It's like, I think it's like an hour to read. It's really good. Like, genuinely. Like, I know it's like a joke and everything that's like, oh, The Art of War. But, like, actually it's really good. Do I have a bed in here? Where's my bed? Where'd I put my bed? Oh, there it is. Art of War is a good book, Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Yeah, I feel like I should now explain why I was doing D&D research on the Art of War. I was designing a custom subclass called Tactician, which is essentially, I thought playing a fighter was boring, so I challenged myself, can I make a subclass that would make it interesting for me to play a fighter? So I made a subclass that pretty much is a way to coordinate your teammates, and give them buffs on certain things. Like essentially like being able to give everybody an extra attack during the first round of combat with a thing called shock attack, or being able to increase your team's stealth with guerrilla warfare. I think there was a couple other ones. Yeah, the ultimate support. So it's like a really, I mean, fighter's a great close combat class as well. So it's kind of like a close combat class and support class at the same time, which is actually probably some of my best work designing a subclass. I might use it at some point if I play a character for Spellcheck. Alright, so we've got this. So we need pink. I actually think of pink, or yellow. Well, yellow. Pink or yellow? And just a reminder of kind of what we've been looking at design-wise. Stuff like this. That's fine. Like these really just like beautiful traditional Mexican architecture stuff. I think this is AI generated. I don't like this one. This feels wrong. Is it? I think it is. Yeah. I think. I think that's AI generated. This one I think might be a art piece instead of a pic. No? This is real. I can't even tell anymore. You get some terracotta as well. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this will be actually a great place for glazed terracotta. Hey, thank you so much, DJ Weir, again for the $2. I appreciate it. Is this just a simulation, or are we just mechanical? I've always thought about... I know some people have been so existential about, like, oh, what if we live in a simulation? So what? If I found out tomorrow I live in a simulation, I'd be like, okay, is there a way I can, like, hack it to give myself powers? But, like, I don't think anything would matter less to me. Because at the end of the day, it's a person who can decide what they care about. So, if you're the one deciding what you care about, does it really matter if it's real? As long as it's real to you. I mean, if it's as real as you are, then... Like, if I'm not real, then what's the problem with my goals being not real? I don't know, I've always found that, like, kind of strange that people get so worried about that kind of idea. But I still understand that's, like, it would be very scary to a lot of people existentially, like, oh, I'm not real. I don't know, I feel like I'd actually be pretty at peace with that. I'd be like, oh, well, that's cool. That explains a lot of things with our universe, and now we understand it better, and okay, cool, I guess I'll just go on living in my simulation. Hope no one shuts it down. And if someone does shut it down, well, I won't know. I'll be gone, instantly. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I could just I could have a heart attack any second already, so it's like, doesn't really change much for me. That's the best book to... That's the best book to Magic 2.0? That's actually genuinely what I was referencing. You are probably the first person I have heard who knows what in the world I'm referencing with that specific thing. I have not encountered another person who's read that. That's so good. I'm so glad someone else has seen that. I love that series. It's been a while since I've read it though. I used to listen to it on Audible a lot while I was working on other stuff. I listened to it a lot of times. It was like my go-to comfort book, to be honest. I just liked it. The cactus flower gives pink dye, right? Are they renewable? Yeah, they're renewable. Go buy a Big Mac with this money. I don't think I can eat a whole Big Mac. But I appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Though I'm now getting nervous about what you said earlier, because you said your parents might beat you if they found out about the first $2 and this is the fourth one. But who am I to decline? If you're willing to. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Even dandelions are renewable, so we can get plenty of flowers. I just think we need a good variety. I think honestly I might make the first area inspired by like this. By that like specific image. Well, maybe we even match the same colors, because the color composition is really nice. But that means we need these. We'll need bone meal as well. And also, it is so weird to have someone bring up Magic 2.0. I love those. Sorry, that just came back to my mind again. And I do love those books. I could listen to them again sometime. I've been too busy listening to D&D podcasts recently, like Critical Role. Man, Legend of Vox Machina is so good right now. I like get my D&D fix on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've got like 2 groups that meet on one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday. I've got podcasts to listen to coming out on Monday, and then now the Legend of Vox Machina TV show coming out on Amazon Prime on those. Is the reader of the audiobook good? Yeah, it's really good. I enjoyed them. That's really the only way, because some of them are exclusive to Audible, if I remember right, which is sad. If DJ Weir, good strategy, you avoid being hide in the closet, wait for your parents to pass, then escape out the back door. I'm not going to make a comment on that, but there you go, I read it out anyway. I just feel like maybe for any... I just... Okay. 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 I'm gonna be honest, I think I was just so out of it thinking about something else that when that happened, it just gave me a hit in my stomach immediately. Oh. I'm so tired and so distracted that just like genuinely... Oh, that was genuine horror. I shouldn't even have gotten it to the other side. That was way too close. Honestly, a miracle that counted as me landing there. I just asked my mom for a job for $8. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a good way to avoid consequences. Also, hi, Tony. Welcome to the stream. I saw your message right as the thing came up, but I nearly died. Hello, Ms. Archer. I think you're not valuing your life enough. Oh, wait, sorry. Hello, Mr. Archer. I don't think you're valuing your life enough. I'd like to play a game. I don't actually think I can do a that's probably the closest to a Jigsaw voice I can really do. One sec. I just got a notification for something. This is important. I'm so tempted to go bug Frogmare because I just saw Frogmare went live. Frogmare's been live for an hour. And I'm so tempted to go bother since we're both live. Should I just like do the knock thing on Twitch? Actually, I'm gonna die. This is gonna get me killed. This is gonna be only bad for me. What am I doing? You already sound like the Jigsaw doll. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jigsaw is one of my biggest inspirations, really. Can't believe Frogmare's trying to steal your viewers by being live at the same time. I know, right? This is ridiculous. Are we trying to beat the dragon? Maybe eventually. I don't think so right now. I'm not like super focused on going straight to the dragon. There's 5 viewers on Twitch? Holy cow. Mine says 2, so that's pretty cool. I don't look at my numbers very much though. Workstream Bellatra, I'll be back in a minute. I have Frog's chat up. Wait. Will it allow me to pop out Frog's chat? Wait, please tell me it will. Can I? Please tell me this will make it so I can get Frogmare's messages in the corner of my screen as well. Can we get Frog's chat up on my screen? I'll just wait until next time someone says something in Frogmare's chat. We'll see if it shows up. Yes! Yes! Okay, Apple's message that just appeared up there. That's in Frogmare's chat. We've officially hijacked Frogmare's chat. It's here now. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have way more subscribers than you do. Well, that's nice of you to say. I think in how competitive YouTube is nowadays, it's not exactly like my style of going about things really isn't as conducive to success nowadays. Also, I just got a notification I've been a mod on Frogmare's channel for 4 years. That's kind of crazy. That's fun. Anyway, we've officially hijacked Frogmare's chat, so if you see ghost chat messages that are just completely unrelated to anything going on, it's that. We could just kind of spy on Frogmare. No one tell Frogmare what's going on. Snitches get stitches. Anyway, wow, that's crazy. I feel like Apple's may have betrayed us and gone over to Frogmare's chat. I'm just starting to get that feeling. All right, let's go get some pink flowers next. Let me check if there's a renewable way to get these. Cactus flower, Minecraft. Growth mechanics. Farming tips. What makes them spawn? Apparently they can be farmed. Okay. Apparently... they can just grow on top of cactuses. So we'll just run around and grab them every once in a while, I guess. I think just growing a cactus spawns them. Okay. So I guess we'll just grab some cactuses from around and we can start a little garden. Apparently they don't grow very often, though. They're very slow. So this isn't very good for farming. But it's a source of pink. So it'll have to do. We don't have to make these as close as I am. There we go. That's a little bit better. I wish I could split Frogmare's chat into its own thing. It'd be kind of funnier. But yeah, we're just gonna get ghost messages sometimes. I don't know how often, but we'll find out. So, I think we need more pink, though. I think it might be questing time. We spy on Frogmare. Yeah, if Frogmare does anything suspicious, we'll know. If I say 2 years, well, that'll probably cover 2 Frogmare streams, I think. I give Frogmare a hard time, but Frogmare's great. In this channel, we love Frogmare. Let's see. What else do I need for a journey? We'll leave this axe here and get a new one. Because I probably will want to go mine some trees along the way frequently. A little bit of extra iron would be nice. We'll just bring like 4. We really don't need lumber or anything. Okay. Out into the world. Also, the reason I have brought a little bit of iron is so I can make like 1 or 2 extra tools, and then also we have the option to get a saddle when we can find a horse. I think we go this way. I think, with my understanding of Minecraft biomes, this is our best bet. Wait, do peonies give... Do peonies give... what's it called? Pink dye, or is it lilacs? One of them is, one of them's pink, I think. Man, look at them. Look at those traders over there in the other chat. Ender and apples. Traders to the channel. Working with the enemy. Enemy being Frogmare. Imagine if someone adds Rain World Creatures in Minecraft and they still have the same mechanics. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Can this make pink? Huge. Huge day. I thought it was these. I thought there was also a chance it could have been lilacs. Big day. We don't have to go on a journey. We should get a horse while we're out here. If we can find one, though. Yeah, lilacs are magenta. I knew they were both. One was one was pink and one was magenta. I thought I had it right, but... What are we getting this for? Well, we gotta make our house bright pink. What are you talking about? We need pink concrete for this house. And yellow concrete. And light blue concrete. I am so used to building with such dark colors, I gotta just go outside my comfort zone. It's time. Should be number 1 on bits. Wow, thank you, Ender. That's that's a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. That put him at number 1. There it is. I can see it at the top of the leaderboard now. Congratulations. The champion. Big day. Big day indeed. Hey, there's Peony, or very Peony. Lilac. Let's grab some over here. Just in case we need magenta later. Because there is a chance we use magenta instead of pink, but I don't know. Huge choice. I forgot this bit was still active. Alright, there we go. Got a few of these. Get a few of these. There's a lot of active bits still going on. I mean, this is everything we needed. I don't know if there's gonna be horses around here though. This isn't a big plains biome. We could loop around over to the other place. We didn't even have leather though, so it's unlikely. It's 11:35. I'm gonna be honest. I completely lost track of time for this stream. It's been 3 hours. I thought it had been an hour and a half. I just like glanced at the time and realized that I started the stream at like 8:40 and it's nearly 11:40. That's kind of crazy. Time flies. We've played 9 days in this world. I think that officially puts it at number 2 in number of days. The furthest one was 21 days, which isn't very good, to be honest. I think we could go a little bit longer though. I'm feeling like going a little bit longer, even though it's a little bit late. Unless there's anything I have to do tomorrow that I have to get up early for. I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. I think I just have a lot of voice acting, like, tapes to record, mainly to figure out and just get stuff started with a few different ideas and role audition stuff. Oh, and I gotta finish a role I'm already working on. Oh, and I gotta re-record a spell check thing I messed up so bad we're gonna have to genuinely change it in post. I got a lore detail so catastrophically wrong that the only thing we could do is change it in post. Like, we've had minor tweaks before that we had to change. Like, there's been lines I've had to re-record or other people have had to re-record because of, like, major mistakes. But that one is stupid. It, like, would have changed the story drastically. See? Don't you use me for money? Please. Are you asking me to use you for money, or are you asking me not to? Wording unclear. Boat. Half a boat up there. Why half a boat up there? I don't understand. It is weird to have the leather worker in the middle of town, though. Like, I don't think people understand how smelly leather working is. Like, you don't want to be near a leather worker. If you're near the tanner, you're never getting that smell out. they use some interesting ingredients in tanning the hide that you really just don't want to smell like. Let's see. I don't know, I just want to hop in and say I killed my first elite scavenger as Artie. Congratulations. You've joined the scavenger murderers. There's no going back now. You have to kill them all. It's the only way. And remember, they done ate her kids. Villagers love the stench. They probably do with those huge noses. Always love it. Sniffing it right up. Yeah, but actually, now that I brought this up, I don't know, maybe you'll know this, so maybe I'll just explain it. But the actual stuff for leatherworking involves actual just like pee and feces in the process. Like you wouldn't like there's certain bacteria and chemicals that is what you need for leatherworking or for like breaking down hide to use it at the tanner. So they have to, that's what they have to put up with. Wow, Captain Chimney's betrayed us as well. I can't believe this. If Captain Chimney joins this stream, we should definitely bring up that we just saw him over at the other stream as if it's a problem. So Jimbo is a traitor. Yeah, this is so sad to see. You really hate to see it. Another one has to be put down. Ender, I would say you're a traitor, but I just got a bribe, so I think I won't. A little bribe goes a long way. I don't think any horses are spawning out here. Hmm. Let's see. After these 4 months of me being gone from your live streams, everything is still the same. Yeah, not much changes here. I think the only thing that really changes is like the face cam and branding. But at the end of the day, it's just the package that it's wrapped in. I can't do this. My heart can't take this. Every time. Oh, Guide the Ray's gone? Yeah, there's just never enough people here. At least on Twitch. Twitch, there's usually not enough people to do a Guide the Raid. So you should plug that all, yeah. Because, like, this I can see. This is obvious. This is dangerous. Oh, we can get a camel. There's a camel around. Yeah, we should check over this hill. I wonder what's on the other side. Can explore our world a little bit. Archer is just like War with the way he never changes. Archer. Archer never changes. Can you put saddlebags on one of these guys? Oh, I can't turn those back. Guess I don't know. Whee! If you put saddlebags on these guys, then it'll be helpful. Whee! Oh yeah, these guys can take damage, I forgot. Can they take cactus damage? Inconclusive. Yes. Okay. Definitely. What about little cactus? Most likely. It seems. Animal abuse? What do you... I'm just testing. I just needed to know. For science. Simply the way of things. Animal abuse is a lie made by the government. Does it help if I say I'm gonna eat the camel later? Does it make it okay? What do I have to say to make it okay? So this isn't a scandal. I can't have a scandal yet. You tell me you're telling me I can eat my dog. I don't think legally you can if you're in America. I believe there are countries that that's illegal and just allowed. Just eat a dog. Go up eating they dog. Alright. I next need some... Oh, wait, we can test the saddlebag thing. Yep. And, okay, so this guy just isn't helpful, really. Like, at all. You're going in the hole. Throw him to the docks. I don't even have docks yet. Yeah, but that guy's genuinely just not useful to me. Okay, so we need a bunch of sandstone to start this. We also need granite. I want to get a start though, so we'll get the sandstone. Look at that camel, thinks he's so good. You should be able to kill them and get water. I want to drink all that water out of that hump. I'm gonna de-hump that camel. That camel. I'm gonna de-hump that camel. It has a de-hump for the record. It's different. I'm gonna remove the hump of the camel. Wait, isn't that a delicacy? I bet it is. One sec. Do people eat camel hump? Yes. Yeah. No, this is actually a normal thing. Yes, people do eat camel humps, which are considered a delicacy in many Middle Eastern and North African cultures. I have done nothing wrong. I am not the problem here. I just said I was gonna de-hump that camel. And I'm gonna. And I'm right to do that. It is allowed to do that. I'm gonna de-hump that camel and there's nothing anyone can do about it. I need to start, like, I just need to start taking out of context clips and just start posting them places. Of me saying stupid things. You gotta de-spine it first, do you? Is that part of the de-humping process? How do you de-hump a camel? I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google those exact words. How do you de-hump a camel? Okay. You don't de-hump a camel. It's a natural adaptive feature. It changes size based on the camel's feeding and water availability. How do you de-hump a camel? Okay, what if I change it? How would I go about de-humping my camel? My camel got humped. And I needed them get de-humped. Okay, not even the AI overview is giving me any sort. Like, it's not even popping up. This is that ridiculous of a question. How to remove camel hump. Liposuction. No, that's like weight management. How do you to eat? How do you remove camel hump to eat? The art of cooking camel hump. How do you remove it? Do you just cut it off? What do you do? Okay, I've got the step by step. This is huge. Okay. Step 1 to de-hump a camel. Procure a large cutting instrument. Step 2, sedate or slay the camel. Step 3, make your attack. Cut off the hump of the camel. Oh, there's a subsection to this one. Cut with the grain of the camel's skin and fur. Thanks, I guess. That's really useful. Once you have procured the hump, if you have not already, kill the camel before it can awaken. If you do not, you will be in grave danger. Who in the world wrote that? This is like written for me. This is beautiful. You are able to get 1 to 2 humps out of a single camel. It is energy-rich fat, and the camel will guard it with its life. This is beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could finally know how to de-hump a camel. Oh, wait, there's more. There was an ad. Okay. What in the world is this? What in the... Once you have de-humped the camel, flip the hump and cook over a fire or stove or in an oven. And there's links to recipes. Get a large spoon and you can serve the hump. Is it like a bread bowl? Do you eat it like a bread bowl? It doesn't even say. I think you I think it's implied you eat it like you like it's just like a big sack of like fat that you eat. This has the same vibes of How to Kill an Ostrich. It really does. Anyway, um, wow. That's beautiful. I'm on to you. Let's go see if this works. Step 1, kill the camel. That's gone. Farmer's gonna re-hump the camels? Well, that actually sounds great to me. I'll have more camels to de-hump. I'll harvest more humps from the camels. Man, if I could get my hands on a 7-hump wump, things are over. I just win. I'll have everything I've ever needed in life. I gotta get me a 7-hump wump. Ooh, there's a lot of sandstone in here. Dig out. It's gonna be your new thing. De-humping camels. Maybe. I don't know. I hadn't really considered it as a valid career path until now. But maybe. Maybe we de-hump the camels. Everyone else wants to eat camels. We could team up. Should I... How do you knock? Wait, stream together supports Chrome and Firefox now. One sec. How do you do how do you do the knock? I'm probably not gonna be streaming for that much longer, so I have no issue with completely throwing out what we're doing today. For part of this. He says bread balls. How do you do this? One sec. Back to progress channel. We copy that over to Chrome. And then we can harass. Wonderful. Perfect. Perfect is denied. How do you do that? Oh, there we go. I can turn it on. Hello? Is this... Is this a thing? Well, I don't know if Frogmer can hear us, but... Oh, hello.
Apparently it's a thing.
Wait, can chat just hear this?
Turn on my microphone.
I don't know. Chat, can you hear this? I just put it through, like, the music thing. What is this? You're so quiet, though. At least for me. I've never used this feature. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is a thing, to be honest. Frankly. Okay, so a yes. Yeah, like it just looks like I'll show what this looks like on my stream as well. Like this is just like this just looks like knockoff Discord. So are you trying to encroach on my property by rehumping camels? What are you doing to my camels? You sicko. Oh, trust me, we know what's been going on with you over there because here's the thing, I've had your chat up as part of my on-screen chat for half my stream. The big reveal. Because I saw you were live, and we're like, oh, it's just that. That's when Apple right around the time apples went over is when we started this. It's been up for a while. We've just been doing hardcore Minecraft, and you've just been doing Palatra, and just your chat about Palatra is just in the corner occasionally. Oh, the original Minecraft music's playing. Crazy. I just figured, oh, I think there's actually a really cool feature we can do. There we go. Now we have shared chat. They've been unified. Congratulations, chat. You're now one and the same across both streams. My chat, fight hard, destroy your enemies. Defeat the frog, chat. That you must do. So how's Palatra going over there? Well, sorry, there's a skeleton. I had to freeze up. I can't die again. This is run 4 in like a week. Yeah, so what do you think about Big Snake destroying the world? Like, just like, how would you feel if how the world ended was Big Snake? We're thinking right now over here, pretty, like, that's a pretty good outcome. I mean, I think I would be a little bit, like, because I feel like I'd still have things I want to do if I'm alive during that. It could be peaceful, though, just watch the snake slowly coil around the planet and crush it. I only have frog stream up and I cannot hear Archer. How dare you, Captain Jimmy? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? These people are trying to silence our message of liberation in the Frogmare chat. We will bring freedom and liberation to the Frogmare chat. I will, though. I couldn't think of a creative comeback. I was about to use the excuse of it being late, and then I realized it's later for you. I didn't eat any dogs. I just said there were countries where you were allowed to eat dogs. I just put out that it's allowed in certain places. All I did was present it as an option. By the way, if you do ever need instructions on how to de-hump a camel, let me know. I've got a clip for you. I found instructions. um It is a little scary how often people need to hump camels and just don't know how to do it. Because someone will hump the camel and then you get to de-hump the camel. Can we turn Frogmare into a dish? I think frog legs is a thing. Oh wait, Frogmare heard that. You heard nothing. We didn't say anything. Do you really need them? But like, you can't spare a few legs for the poor. Quote by Frogmare, the poor will have to suffer in legless shame. Someone write that one down. Put that one on the headlines. Listen, decamel my hump? Impossible. That's ridiculous. You're a madman. Don't even suggest such a thing. It's forbidden magics. Man, I wish I knew what any of that means. It's been so long since I played Balatro. I think this is so funny because neither of our chats can see what the other person's doing. It's completely different. Yeah, we're actually currently standing in front of like this like massive Minecraft house that's like it's incredibly beautiful. Just take my word for it. It is. I can hear Frogmare a few minutes ago, not anymore. I don't know how this feature works.
I have no idea.
Let's bring you back. Manual audio. There you go.
I also just put you on as manual.
Frogmare, in your final moments, since this is your Make-A-Wish, is there anything you want to say to the people?
Goodbye. Thank you all so much. I love you guys. I can't believe I'm about to die.
Oh wow, perfect. I just
And
looked at what happened on stream right as that happened. Perfect timing. Sorry, is that like gold thing on all of them? Holy
I know,
cow.
I died.
Oh wow. I didn't even know there was a gold stake
Yeah,
on Balatro. I'm gonna be honest. Didn't even know that was a thing.
All of them.
That's crazy.
Fair enough. It means the shop can have rental jokers, and they have perishable jokers.
Oh fun.
Required
You can
score
rent now.
scales
You can be a
faster, minus
serf.
1 discard, eternal jokers. Faster. I know.
Well, Frogmare, in your honor, I'm gonna eat a cooked rabbit. You're welcome. I know this is what you've been asking for so long. I did it.
I have.
I didn't even get the achievement. Crap, I was trying to get an achievement.
Thank you. That's
Didn't
so
even get
kind of
it.
you.
It's your fault. Why'd you take away my achievement?
That's rude. Dare they not give you the achievement?
I can't believe you did this to
I'm
me.
sorry. It had to be done though. Okay.
Jack, can you believe what Frogmer
I
just
can
did to me?
actually photograph here though. Sorry, I'm taking a photo of you.
Anyway, I should probably leave you be now.
Sorry, I did that to you and I took a photo of your misery.
No! Oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta
You'll
get out of
get
here
it.
before this gets worse.
No.
No, we gotta go. Bye. Okay. Chat, you have been resegregated. I'm sure I want to tell Frogmer or something. Okay. I'll pass it on. Or I'll ask someone else too. Because I'm not a peasant. I just realized I probably want this to be cut. And I can pass it on. Alright, I had to pass that on. Go, go, go! Don't know what that means, but go. Oh yeah, which way do we want this to face? I'm thinking entrance on this side. Yeah, this pond needs to go, unfortunately. By the way, we were like way over when I was gonna end stream. I think it might be time that we wrap up soon. But we'll get like a basic idea of where the house is gonna go. So something like that. Right here. Beautiful mesas behind. I think that's gonna be beautiful. Each of these sides are like 12 long now. So then we can make a nice big courtyard in the middle and all of our little like rooms off to the sides all around. But I think that's where we end. Should we just raid Frogmer? How many viewers do we even have on Twitch right now? Let me check. Do we have enough to even raid? I have no idea how many viewers we have. Ah, whatever, we'll raid anyway. Just send them over. So thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you in a future stream. Bye, everybody. Oh yeah, wait, I gotta hit the raid button. Go, go, go. Why can't I? There. Start raid. Go, go, go. Go. Go faster. Go, go, go. What? 2 of you? Okay, cool. That's enough. Go. Be on. There you go. Alright. Bye, everybody. Farewell.